My love of history and the sort of to be able to imagine having personally witnessed all of time seemed like a really amazing kind of stretch, something that dreams are made of. And I found it very mind-opening and exciting. My pleasure to answer. Working with Charlize is really inspiring. She is a woman who has taken her work into her own hands in a way that is really unusual. She's a force. She's incredibly disciplined. She's passionate, and she's very particular, and I think a perfectionist. I think she works harder than anyone I've ever seen, really, on the set, as both producer and star. Physically, emotionally, she's truly an inspiration. I think probably wouldn't be better off asking that of Charlize, but I think the movie's characters are an interesting meditation of the meaning of life, because these characters have lived forever and they are forced to live forever. So there's a combination of the blessing of the immortality and then what becomes quite human, like for anyone, is sort of what is the purpose of, and these are characters who are forced to confront seeking a purpose in life over and over and over again and forever. I think in a normal human life, like the purpose when you're young is you go to school or you try to learn things, or maybe you want to do a sport, and then at some point you either choose to have a family or you don't, or you're passionate about your work and you become devoted to that. And the sort of phases of life for a human being do kind of sometimes allow us to define our purpose in the phase of life that we're in. And I think these characters that are in this film, I think one of the things that makes it so interesting is that because they are immortal, they are abstracted from having these phases of their life. They simply live forever. And so love and relationship and justice and community, they have to kind of seek meaning in these more broad-based things that can last forever, like loyal friendship. And that's all they have. It's not like, when I graduate college, or when I get a job, or when, none of these things matter to them. So I think it just sort of boils down this sort of existential question of what is the meaning of life, and the characters really experience that.